Dun, 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 dun. So, hoping that we are now indeed live on Facebook, hoping people can hear me. Please let me know if you cannot hear me. Welcome. I will also pull it up on my phone in case anybody wants to send us a message like, it's not working, which if it's not working, you wouldn't be sending us a message, but I'm ever hopeful. So welcome. I'm Jessica Hentoff, Jessica the Circus Lady from Circus Harmony. And this is our Up in the Air live stream, graciously hosted on City Museum's Facebook page. City Museum is the home of Circus Harmony. At the moment, we're not home at City Museum, but City Museum is open and you should visit their website at citymuseum.org to see about going there and getting your tickets. They also have an incredible program happening right now called Play for Good STL. We are one of the almost 70 different nonprofits who are participating. And if you use the special password, special code for your favorite nonprofit, which of course we hope yours is Circus Harmony. So if you use Go Harmony when you buy your tickets, $3 for every ticket goes to Circus Harmony. But you have to go to City Museum to order your tickets, and that's only now through August 3rd. Okay, so that is working, and that's great to know. And I apologize for the delay. So today, first of all, my coffee cup of the day is Everyday Circus, where we make every day a circus day. And I started Everyday Circus a long time ago, like 1980s, late 1980s. And we are the ones who made the first deal with City Museum to come in and start a circus there. And we had a circus ring. For a while we did crafts. We had circus shows. We had the Baby Elephant Cafe. And I say had because this is a very sad moment in time. Everyday Circus is still going, and Everyday Circus, first and foremost, is a booking agency and has been since the late 80s. And we book everything circus related, from acrobats to clowns to petting zoos. We also book fortune tellers and caricaturists, stilt walkers. Of course, we think our best performers are the students of Circus Harmony, speaking of acrobats, and also unicyclists, which you'll be meeting one very soon. But so Everyday Circus still exists, everydaycircus.net, and you can reach out to them for bookings. We're doing only outside socially distanced bookings for Everyday Circus, but Baby Elephant Cafe, again, the shirt. Sadly, Baby Elephant Cafe is closing for a number of reasons. It's been going since over 20 years at City Museum, and a lot of really fine young and not so young people have worked there. And they've been writing me about how for some of them it was their very first job ever, and how much fun they had and how they were still part of our circus family, even working in the cafe. And many of our performers also worked there, and there were some cafe workers who became circus students and then performers. So this is a toast to the Baby Elephant Cafe. And it was a wonderful thing. And we'll see what City Museum puts in that little space. But Everyday Circus continues. Please call them to book performers. Speaking of performers, today you're going to be meeting Circus Harmony's premier unicyclist, the lovely Lacy. So I'm going to give you a little taste of what Lacy does. She's multi-talented, but unicycle is her main thing. Sorry, so here we go, where I attempt to share a screen in the hopes that I show you the right thing and that it really works. So here's a little bit of Lacy on her unicycle. that was the lovely Lacy, our very well-balanced unicyclist. I'm going to bring her in just a minute, but I just want to tell you, if you are interested in learning how to unicycle or other circus arts, today is the last day to register for our September classes. We're doing classes in 4-week sessions, so try one. You might just love it, and you'll certainly learn something. And if nothing else, it'll get you up and moving. Yes, you will still be in front of a Zoom screen, but you will be getting stronger, more flexible, and better balance. And speaking of better balance, oh wait, I should tell you how to register for classes. Go to circusharmony.org/registration, or just go to circusharmony.org, sign up for classes. The deadline was 5 o'clock today, but for those of you in our up in the air listening audience, we are extending it to midnight tonight. So go ahead and register. We have ballet, we have gyrokinesis, we have juggling, unicycling, and classes for ages 3 and up. So check it out at circusharmony.org after this show. And now it's my great pleasure to bring in Lacy. Oh, I love when technology works. And there's Lacy. Welcome to the Up in the Air live stream. And that's the very place where people just saw you unicycling. Do you want to talk about how you joined the circus?
Yeah, so I started, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. I started circus in Ohio when I was about 4 years old, and I took summer camps with a circus down there called My Nose Turns Red.
Our dear friend.
Yes. And I just did summer camps for a couple of years, and then 1 year I got really into it, and I decided to take their year-round classes, and I fell in love with performing and just being a part of the circus. And then we moved to St. Louis about 2 years ago, and I joined Circus Harmony, and I've loved it ever since.
That we got, I don't remember how they messaged us, but they said, we're losing a wonderful family, which is really sad, but they're moving to St. Louis. And I remember you came to visit. You came to visit, I think, when we were working at Circus Flora. We were performing there, and Jesse Alford, who had been your coach, was doing the lighting. So,
yeah.
Now, and circus is an extended family, so we still get to see them at American Youth Circus Festivals, but we're so thrilled that you're here. And now you are going to be a senior and getting ready.
I'm a junior.
You're a junior. Sorry, but you have already started thinking about college.
Yes.
And
I am very interested in doing graphic design, but I am considering applying to circus colleges as well and seeing what happens.
So that's really exciting. For people who aren't familiar with Circus Harmony is like a 3-part circus school. We are first and foremost a social circus, and we bring together children from different neighborhoods and different backgrounds to get to know each other. Lacy's going to be part of our very first Peace Through Pyramids partnership with Circus Circuli in Stuttgart, which is starting next month. We also offer recreational classes, which anybody can take. They're all online, and people should sign up today. And then we're a pre-professional program, because our students have gotten so good over the years that they actually have a fairly good track record of getting kids into circus colleges. But we've never had a unicyclist apply, and that's your main discipline. So how did you come to specialize in unicycling?
I used to not like unicycle very much, and when I started circus, and then 1 year I asked for a unicycle for Christmas because I had enjoyed it, but I wasn't super passionate about it. I just kind of liked riding it. And I asked for a unicycle for Christmas, and I got a unicycle for Christmas. That was my first unicycle, and I just rode it all day, every day, when it was snowing, when it was raining, when it was icy, just all the time. And then I started taking classes with Jesse.
Jesse Alford, not Jessica. Yeah.
Yeah. And started really kind of advancing my unicycling.
So I showed them the video of some of your work. Oh, are you looking because we're going to have a special guest? So if you saw the preview promo for this Up in the Air live stream, you saw Lacy holding that very adorable baby and juggling at the same time. You want to introduce her? This is her first live stream, I'm assuming.
This is my youngest and newest sister, Eleanor. She is almost 4 months old, and she's quite a bundle of joy. She's very happy.
Hi, Ellie, when are you starting circus classes? There's actually, if people go on our Instagram, there's a fabulous photo that you took of her in her Circus Harmony onesie and on her back, but it looked like she was juggling when she was even younger.
Yes.
So she is so adorable. The piece that people saw, that little clip of you unicycling, and also another snippet of you juggling and holding baby Eleanor are part of our upcoming show, The Balancing Act, Walking the Pandemic Tightrope, which is all about how our students and some of our alumni have been keeping their balance through this pandemic period, right?
Yes.
You were born in the pandemic period. You're like a historic baby. All you've ever known is pandemonium. Pandemic pandemonium. But that show, The Balancing Act, will be live, not live, it'll be online on October 10th. It is free, but people will have to register, and they can register on our website. We'll have all the information up soon, but people should mark their calendars. Lacy talks about how she's dealing with the pandemic and being one of the main caretakers of this little baby, because your mom is actually a nurse. Yeah.
So
she's what? She's not a nurse. What is she?
She's a midwife with a doctorate.
Right. Which I think is amazing. And that's part of the pandemic, is having family members who are literally on the front lines.
Yes.
So I hope everybody tells everyone they know and then watches The Balancing Act. It's a show unlike any we've ever done before, for a time unlike any we've ever been in before. So the other video I wanted to show was the act that you put together with Elliot, that you used to audition for St. Louis's teen talent competition.
Yeah.
So
yes.
The actual act was done to Time of Your Life, which is from, what's the name of that movie? From Dirty Dancing. So we changed the music to show it here so that it doesn't get cut off, because we don't have the rights to that music. But Eleanor, are you ready? And hopefully this will, I'm always amazed when I can do anything technological, because I am such a techno peasant. So that's the other one. We want to get out of that one. See, this is my problem. That's not the one we want to show. Okay, so can we get out of that and to another one? Oh, it is still uploading. Let's see if it's ready. Not quite. Yeah, oh, yep, there it is. I hope. I'm not sure if that's ready. So I've been telling people that if I can ever do all this seamlessly and master the technology, it would mean that it was the end of the pandemic. So clearly it's not yet. Let's see if this is the old one or the new one. Nope. So we're gonna have to come back to that, because that will just get us in trouble if we show something we don't have the musical rights to. And also now I have to figure out how to, oops, there it is. Lacy and Elliot movie, Lacy, help. I'm not, oh, it's this one that's still loading. So we will come back. I will stop the share. What would you tell somebody who is worried about taking a circus class online for the first time?
Don't be nervous. It's a very, very welcoming community, and everybody's just there to be your friend and help you get better. And sometimes it's hard to make progress in circus, but you'll always make progress, and you'll always get a little bit closer to your goal. So
There was a mom when we were having Unicycle Club down at City Museum, there was a mom who took the class, and I don't know if you were there the night Karen got the unicycle and actually went a few feet on the unicycle, and she's like, now I know why my kids love this so much. So in fact, that same mom is trying to find other people to take the adult circus class with her. So grown-ups who are listening, there's an adult class on Sunday evening that you can do in the privacy of your own home. We bring the big top under your rooftop. So hopefully people will sign up. Should we do some baby juggling? Do you have balls nearby?
I do not. I have a unicycle, but no juggling.
And when we say baby juggling, we don't actually juggle the baby.
Don't juggle the baby.
Don't
just juggle with the baby.
Exactly. So what has been your favorite part of being part of Circus Harmony? I know it's different than My Nose Turns Red, which is also a wonderful youth circus.
Probably all of the opportunities. I get chances to meet so many new people and learn so many new skills, and it's just.
Tell them what the other circus kids at your circus said when they heard you were moving to Circus Harmony.
They call this Circus Harmony, the Flippy Circus. And I was terrified because I am not flippy or bouncy at all. So, My Nose Turns Red is very like on the ground. They do aerial, but it's more German wheel and unicycle and juggling. And Circus Harmony is a lot more in the air and flipping and building people on top of each other like this high.
But look what you did.
Right. And they have very specific differences, but I enjoy both circuses, and it's just circus is always such a welcoming community. I love circus.
Me too. And if people go to our YouTube page, we have all the acts from our big show last January, Circus Harmony Fluente, the undersea circus adventure. And you were a shark, you were a seagull.
Yep.
And then in the final acrobatic act, you were one of the bases, and you were holding quite a number of people on your shoulders, actually.
Right. And that was something I never realized that I would be able to do. It's just, you can learn so much.
I actually think that's something really special about circus, is that you find out you're even more capable than you thought you were.
Right. Yeah.
What I'm doing, sorry to not be looking, is to see if that movie is loaded without having to share my screen. So that's still loading. I'm going to let you and Eleanor go, and we always do a Miss Maple trick of the day, and then I'll come back and hopefully it'll be loaded. And if not, we'll do something else, because that's the thing about circus is you always make it work one way or another. Right. So the pandemic is a certain time for all the life skills you learn in circus to be flexible and strong and resilient and creative. So Eleanor, I can't wait till you take regular classes. You are such a little sweetie. And thank you very much, Lacy, for being our guest.
It was a pleasure to be here.
All right, I'll see you at Unicycle class.
Bye, see you at Unicycle.
Bye. So now we come to the awkward moment when I move the computer to the floor. And then the next awkward moment is when we see if our marvelous Miss Maple, who is very well trained when you're not looking, will do stuff when you are looking. So Miss Maple, go home. Awkward moment. Okay, Miss Maple, I asked her to go home. Hopefully that'll work. Maple, go home. Shelter in place. Home. Shelter in place. That's not home. That is place. So I understand the confusion. Thank you. You are so right. I almost forgot. Maple wants you to remember to buy Circus Harmony's Defy Gravity coffee, which there is a link on this live stream. But this coffee is Guatemalan, Colombian, whole bean, roasted right here in St. Louis. To order. And when you buy the coffee, it supports our Flying Children Scholarship Fund. So it gives you a lift, helps a child soar all in one cup. Order this coffee, you'll get great coffee, and you will help a child defy gravity and other limitations. And now, thank you, Miss Maple, for reminding me. Oh, oh. This is the trick she didn't do last week. We'll see if she does it this week. Oh, if I were to collapse, would she give me CPR? Help, Maple, help. Push. Good. Push. That was good. That was one. Push. 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 Good. Push. Push. Good girl. Still not great, but better than last time. All right. Miss Maple has also been working on her dancing. Are you ready, Miss Maple? A little dancing for the people. Very, very good. And can you take a bow? Take a bow. Good. And because this is a really stressful time, I don't know if you're stressed out watching like some of these political things and other news. So Maple's learning how to relax. Down. And can you relax? No, that's not relaxing. Try again. No, over here, sweetie. Down. Hey, down. Down. And just relax. Relax. Very good relaxing. Very nice. All right. Miss Maple, for her grand finale, she always leads to a hoop of fake fire. Maple hop. Maple hop. And Maple. And there you have Miss Maple, who is now going to shelter in place. We are going to see if Lacy's video is up. I am going to remind you that because you are watching this, you are the only ones who know that the deadline for registration for our September classes has been extended to midnight. So go to circusharmony.org, look at the classes, sign up for something. You will be getting more physically fit. Also, exercise helps your mood. So it can make you feel better. If you've been feeling down, a little circus can be a great pick-me-up. So can the Defy Gravity coffee, which we hope you will order. Also available at circusharmony.org. Sadly, the song is still not uploading. So I'm gonna say, or the movie. I'm going to, oh, it's there. So I'm gonna take you there in just a moment. But a reminder that Play for Good STL is going on till the end of the month. And if you go to buy your tickets at citymuseum.org, use our code GOHARMONY, and then you get to play in a very spacious museum where everybody is wearing masks, and your $3 will support our Flying Children Scholarship Fund. So right now, I'm going to take you back to Lacy and Elliot, if we're really lucky, and sometimes we are, sometimes we're not. Dun, dun, dun. On my phone, it was working. Here we go. And that was Lacy and Elliot's unicycling duet. So we've come to the end of this episode of Up in the Air, which happens every Tuesday on the City Museum Facebook page, where we tell you things about Circus Harmony. I want to do one more shout out to everyone who's ever worked at the Baby Elephant Cafe, everybody who's been a patron of the Baby Elephant Cafe. Thank you for eating all those trunkfuls of junk food. It was delicious, if not nutritious. I really appreciate everybody who was part of it for over 20 years. Special shout out to Four Seasons and Jerry Rice, who supplied us with the nachos and the popcorn and the cotton candy and all those things that make a Baby Elephant Cafe circusy. So thanks again. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to register. Keep an eye out for the Balancing Act on October 10th. Tell all your friends, make a watch party, sign up for classes, buy the Circus Harmony, Defy Gravity Coffee, do Playful Good STL at City Museum. And most of all, thanks for letting me make your day a circus day. See you next week, or I'll see you in circus class.